Hello everyone and welcome to Bookmas Day 5. Today is December 1st. It is clearly nighttime on December 1st, but it's really weird because I'm filming this from the 1st to the 7th, and then you're going to see this on the 10th, which is Bookmas Day 5. So it's a little weird, but we are starting this video late at night. It's 9 o'clock. It's 9 p.m. because on to reading. Where is my Kindle? I think my Kindle's under here. It is. Oh my gosh. I don't know the last time you guys saw my Kindle, but this is my Kindle. I think last time I showed my Kindle, I might not have had the clear case. So let me give you a little tour. This is my Kindle. So we've got a little I should change these out for Christmas ones because these are still my fall ones. But I've got Ghostface, Pusheen, Vampire. We got a little diary, a little cat. And we got some horror books. Made with love sticker, and then this one says I am the main character, and then my boyfriend gave me, I forget what it's called, but it's the One Piece little skull. I forget what the name is. And then this is my pop socket. We're gonna do like a little zoom in of it. It's like, oh there we go, it's white and then there's like little flowers on it, so she's cute. I finished Twisted Lies and I've been in a little slump since because I don't know what to read, because Twisted Lies is really good, but Twisted Lies was good too. The book I am reading is The House Made by Freida McFadden, and I picked this up because I just own the book and I needed to read something because I think I went a week without even reading because I couldn't figure out what I wanted to read. So I just clicked this, and it's a very quick read so far. It's been really just moving along, but it's annoying me. Like, I think I'm only on like chapter 12 or something, and the fact that this like lady who hired her is like calling her like, can you please do this for me, and then she does it and then she's like, I never asked you to do that. It's like, so it's annoying me because it's very much gaslighting and all that, and I can't stand that. That's where I'm at on here. Let's see what it looks like. I'm pretty sure I'm chapter 12. Yeah, you guys can't see. Chapter 12, which is 20% into the book. I'm on page 65. Happy Monday, everyone. I believe it's 1:12 on Monday. And last night I ended up reading about 50% of this book. I think about like 54%. And it's getting crazy. Like, stuff I didn't expect, like I low-key expected but like didn't expect is happening. It's also, I don't know what's gonna happen in the last half of the book, because what I kind of expected to happen happened already. So that's where I'm at. I don't know how much reading I'm going to get done today because I have like some school stuff to do, and I need to edit a video for Bookmas. So I'm going to get to that because that's probably the quickest thing I can get done right now. My room is so cozy with all these decorations right now, and I just want to like curl up. And it's snowing. Ignore my creepy lady, but it's snowing and it looks so pretty out today. There's a lot of snow. So, I'm gonna get to editing, and then I will come back and update you guys if I got any reading done as well. I read a little bit so far today. I'm at 61%, page 209. We're about here. I don't have a bookmark. They're all over there. So we're like almost done. I might honestly finish it tonight if I'm feeling funky and fine. We have little doggies or wolves or something. There we go. So I got this. I don't think I want to read. I think I want to keep reading on my Kindle for now. But I definitely am feeling like I'm in the mood to pick up a physical book after this. So I don't know what I'm going to choose. But I do know that November's pick from my boyfriend still hasn't been read, and as well as my October one, which I started but haven't finished. So I think I might decide to like DNF it. Look what I accidentally did to my book a year ago. Do you see the words? I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna read the rest of this. It says I have an hour and 40 minutes left, so I'm definitely gonna finish this tonight. And we're gonna start a new book, I think. I'm excited. Okay, I'll update you guys in a little bit. I gotta let my battery charge, so I'll see you in a short minute. Hello everyone. It is Wednesday, and it is almost 10 a.m. You're probably like, what's this girl doing up so early? We only get clips of her at night. This is like my last week of school, so I've got like maybe 5 more assignments. I think there's like 3 essays and a quiz or something. I don't know. I only got a few things left, but yesterday was one of my big assignments, so I had to get that done. So I didn't update much. But yesterday morning, I finished The Housemaid. Here I got the physical book so I can show you. The Housemaid. And I ended up giving it 3 stars. I wasn't in love with it, but I didn't hate it. It was a very in-between. And a lot of people have said that the rest of the series is just repetitive. Like, even my mother's read it and she said like she couldn't get through the 3rd book because it's just the same thing over and over again. And how it ended and how they set up for the next book, I get how it could be repetitive. I don't know if I'm going to read the next one. I'm glad I got the opportunity to read the first one, but maybe I'll read the second one, who knows. But basically this book follows Millie works as a housemaid for this couple. She's in desperate need of a job and they offer her a live-in position as a housemaid. But suddenly stuff starts taking a turn when Millie wakes up every day and the house is a disaster, and after she cleaned it the entire day, and she starts getting like gaslit and blamed for things that she didn't do. And the family she is working for, there's like Nina the wife, Andrew the husband, and Cecilia the daughter, and they all have their own little twisted past. The plot twist in this, I can see the plot twist. I didn't guess it, but it wasn't like a shocking, thrilling plot twist, and like it was just okay for me. Maybe there's other Freida McFadden books that may be more up my alley, but this one, it's an interesting read, and it's just I don't know how to explain it. It's really just, the chapters are quite literally like 2 pages, so it felt like I was flying through this, but there's like 61 chapters plus an epilogue, so it felt like a quick read because I was swimming through the chapters. But I don't know, I recommend it. I definitely think it's a good introduction to mystery or thriller, but I don't think I would want to read this again. But either way, it's going to stay on the bookshelf because I think I talked to you briefly about like what book I was gonna read next. If you thought it was November 9th, it is wrong. That is wrong. I don't feel like reading that right now. So I was like, hey mom, can you just come to my room and pick a book for me? Because you know, when you have so many options, it's actually really difficult to choose a book. She quite literally came in and grabbed the first book she looked at, which is A Certain Appeal by Vanessa King. It's a Pride and Prejudice retelling, and this follows Liz, who was an interior designer, but after something had caused her to have to leave, she now moved to New York, where she is an assistant by day and she's a burlesque dancer by night, or stage kitten, which I learned essentially means you just clean up anything the burlesque dancers take off. That's where we're at. And then she meets Will Darcy from across the crowded club, and then when Liz and Will's friends start dating, they are like forced to be in the same friend group, and like they don't really like each other, but there's attraction, so it's gonna be a good one. I absolutely love the burlesque movie, so I'm like excited to read this because I love the whole vibe of it and just the glamour and the stage. So I started this in the car this morning. I quite literally read like 5 pages. I read 3 pages. This much. I'm gonna get some reading done while I'm home on my work break. I have to go back to work in a few hours, so I'm gonna go put my books back on my shelf and film a reel, and then I'm gonna read this. As you can see, it's dark out. I got back from work about like 2 hours ago. It's not like 8:10, and I've just been like relaxing, and I had dinner. But I got an update on this book. Usually by the first like few chapters of a book, I can tell if I'm gonna like it or not. Guys, I think this is gonna be like a high 4 or 5-star read, because I don't annotate books, but I got a highlighter out and I annotated some of the book. So it's just so good so far. Like, okay, she's I don't know how to explain it to you, but so basically, as I mentioned earlier, like, she's like a kitten. So she basically just like gathers the stuff that the burlesque dancers strip, and so she's trying to sell them these like cards, and there's like the main guy Darcy and his friend Charles, and Charles says, "You're outstanding, we'll take 2, he'll pay." And then I think her name is Liz. Liz says, "Pleasure to meet you both. Well, money clip, that'll be $40. And then they go into like talking about how she's like a stage kitten, and just basically like, is this like a step towards you being like a burlesque dancer? And she's like, no, this is just kind of what I do. And then she says, besides, if I was on stage, I wouldn't get to make the rounds and meet lovely people like you. It would be tragic. And Charles grins at Darcy. I love this one. I love her. Darcy hands me one of the hundreds, and I reach to make change. Keep it, he says, his voice low but light. I stare at him, thrown by the generosity. This is the largest tip I've ever received. I recover with an affected gasp, then beam at Charles. I love this one. I love him. And I was like, the fact that he's so like grumpy and she's like just like play flirting with him and just trying to get him going is amazing. I think did I highlight something else? Oh, I underlined the fact that before she left, she decided to bump her hip against Darcy, who quite literally like looked mortified. So I'm like sitting here and I'm like giggling over the fact, just like that scene didn't really like give you guys much, and it could have been like a silly scene that I thought was cute, but my goodness, the fact that she's just like so flirty, and she's so just like out there, and he's very much it's grumpy sunshine, obviously, from what I've picked up so far, but it's like so good. But it's like, and there's like scenes where you can tell they want each other from far away, but like something's stopping them. My monitor died. But I'm like not that much into the book, and I'm like sitting in my car at work giggling because of how good it is. I'm so excited to put down my phone and read this book. I honestly forgot I had this. This is the problem. I find these books. This was literally in the $6 section at Indigo, and honestly, this is like the second book now that I've bought in from that $6 section that's like been that is or going to be a 4-star or 5. You know what, I just remembered I should, before I start reading, I'm gonna grab Twisted Lies, and I think I'm also gonna grab Pretending I Love Lucy, because I think I annotated those on my Kindle, and I would really like to add the annotations to the book itself. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna get to reading. I read 100 pages last night. I remember how I said I was loving it. I think it's gonna be my guess is going to be like a 4.25, 4.5. Because tell me how I'm 100 pages in and they've only had 2 interactions. And then something happened, and I'm quite disturbed by it. Like something gory happened, and I was like, what? And I like had to put the book down because it was describing stuff, and then I was picturing it, and I was just not good. Oh my god. Okay, I just got permission to show you guys this. My best friend just sent me this video. We're gonna show you the video because it is freaking hilarious. Hold on.
Christmas is just an illusion. Look. Very cute, lovely candy cane for my hot chocolate. Christmas is just an illusion.
Y'all, as of right now, y'all getting 1 clip of it. That's all you're getting. Because that's all I got time for. Actually, you saw me make my brunch this morning. Yes, that was a matcha with lemon extract. Yeah, I mean vanilla extract. It was very gross. I could not drink it. Yes, that was a quesadilla I was making at 10 a.m. because we had I put so much dairy in my drink that I didn't think having cereal was going to be okay, and then I wanted eggs and we didn't have eggs, so quesadilla with chicken. Protein. I think I read like 50 pages last night. Let's see. I read to 155, so I'm like halfway through the book, and guys, I didn't want to go to bed. It was like 1 a.m. and I didn't want to go to bed, but I didn't know if today we were going to be working from home or if we were going to be in person, so I had to go to bed. But luckily it's Friday, so we're gonna read and we're gonna see how far I can make it. I also really want to play Fortnite tonight with my bestie, so I would love to do that. But for now, we're gonna read because, y'all, I didn't want to put the book down. I did not. It was getting, bro, he getting jealous over. Oh my god! Wait, let me see if I can find the line I highlighted. I think in the midst of me like laying down, I also highlighted something. They were talking about burlesque, and she did like a little like glove striptease on stage to like stall for time, and they were talking about it, and he's like, well, I don't trust burlesque, like I don't understand it, and then or like something about him like feeling manipulated during it and stuff like that while watching burlesque, and then he was like, I said I didn't trust it, not that I didn't like it, and I was like, this man is so like just like so introverted and just quiet and like grumpy. No, he's not even that grumpy. He's just like keeps to himself. I don't know how to explain it. He's not grumpy where he's like miserable, but grumpy in the way like he's just brooding. is Saturday. It's like almost 5 o'clock. I'm here to talk about A Certain Appeal. I finished it this morning because a girl fell asleep last night. And I just put my rating in on Storygraph and I put it as a 4.75. I absolutely love this book. I find it's always the books that I least expect, or like I pick up, like sometimes Indigo has like a 3 for $10 and I pick up one of these, or this book said it was $6 on the back, so it was probably just a random pickup for me, but I definitely was not like aware of this like when I bought it. So it's always the books that you least expect to be the 5 stars. At least for me they are. Why I didn't get the full 5-star is simply because I wish we got a few more interactions between Darcy and Bennett. I don't know. I feel like we got the beginning, we met them, and then throughout the middle we met them again, and then the last half of the book is all just like that scenes of them together. And I wish we got a little more in the beginning because there's a lot of tension between them, which is so good. It was a slow burn, like a little slow burn. And I just needed a little more. I just wanted a few more interactions between them, because the interactions were so good. Those were my favorite parts. When they would start like bickering and like flirty bickering with each other, that's what got me. So I highly recommend you guys read this. This is so good. There's so many highlighted lines in this that I'm like laying in bed kicking and giggling my feet while the rest of the house is asleep. I contemplated staying up all night to read this, knowing I work the next day. So if that doesn't tell you how good and how much I love this book, I don't know what else will. I'm gonna wrap up the video here. I'm so sorry that this video was probably not as entertaining and very jumpy from day to day with little updates. This week was a lot more crazy than I thought it was going to be, and I was a lot more busy than I anticipated, and I don't know. But I'm going to wrap it here because I know this one might be a little longer of a video, and I gotta get to filming other videos, so I'm going to leave it here. I ended up reading in this video A Certain Appeal, and I believe I also read The Housemaid in this one. We read The Housemaid by Frida McFadden, and we read A Certain Appeal by Vanessa King. I'm gonna go search up Vanessa King and see if she's any other books, because I'm gonna need to find some more to read, because this was so good. And I'm just a sucker for burlesque, honestly. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it all the way to the end, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. If you enjoyed, don't forget to give me a like, because it lets me know what kind of videos you want for me to make in the future. And I will see you guys for Bookmas Day. What are we? I will see you guys for Bookmas Day 6 soon. Bye!